Hi there. As you can see, FISKER is down 45% year to date. If you look at the whole graph, at the highest peak, you can see that this stock has declined by over 96%. And now the market cap is around 300 million. However, if the stock price rebounds from the current level, then your return may be quite great. Imagine a rebound from 90 cents to $20. How much will we make? A lot of money. However, if you want to invest in this company, you have to look first at the risk and then the reward. The stock price may rebound, as the revenue is expected to grow a lot in the future. This is what analysts expect. The revenue is expected to increase from 300 million to over 12 billion, and that's quite a lot. If that happens, then for sure the stock price will rebound. You can easily more than double your money. But of course, you also have to look at the risk. Moreover, you can also see in this image, this chart, that the market is expecting some profits from FISKER. For instance, in 2025, the market is expecting to have around 130 million in earnings from FISKER. And if that happens, if this company becomes profitable, then for sure the stock price will rebound. You can easily have 5x or even more, 6x. The stock price may go back to $6. That can also happen. But if you look at their past performance, it's quite bad. However, the past doesn't matter. What matters is their future, if they grow more and become profitable. Now, you also have to look at their fundamentals. You can see that the revenue has increased from the last quarter from 800,000 to over 70 million, and that's great, an improvement. But their losses are about the same. They had a loss of over 90 million. You can also look at the research and development. They cut some expenses from 45 million to 9 million. This might not be a good sign because they need a lot of research and development to develop better cars. Now, let's see more. A good sign that many investors may notice is their cash on hand. As you can see, FISKER has about 600 million in cash. And that's quite a lot, because if you look at their market cap of only 300 million, this stock is traded below the cash on hand. So you have a discount of 50%. The market cap is 300 million, as you can see here, and their cash position is over 600 million. So why people don't invest in FISKER, as this is a bargain, a real value? Why that? Well, you also have to look at the risk. As I said at the beginning, there is also risk. As you can see, FISKER has some debt, which is about 1 billion. And that's quite a lot. If you subtract the cash from their debt, they still have 400 million left. And that's bad. So when you compare their net debt with their market cap, is quite a lot. 400 million in net debt, and the market cap is around 300 million. So this is bad. That's why many investors don't want to invest in this company, FISKER. Moreover, be aware that they want to expand this business to increase the revenue and to sell more cars in the future. And they will need a lot of money to do that. That's why they have those huge losses, over 90 million. And their past performance, for instance in 2022, they have a loss of over 500 million. So they are trying to produce more vehicles and sell more. For instance, in the last quarter, they produced over 400,000 vehicles and they delivered about 1,000. They also cut their prices for the models Ocean Extreme, the Ultra, and the Sport. And they want to expand their facilities in North America, in Europe, France, Germany, Norway, Sweden, United Kingdom, and also in China. They announced they'll open a launch in Shanghai, in China. So they want access to more markets so that they can sell their vehicles as they produce more than they sell. And maybe they'll succeed. But be aware, to open those facilities, new locations, and to fund their operations, to fund their losses, they'll need more money. That's why they raise more money by issuing more shares. They now have over 600 million, so they can still survive. But be aware that their capital expenditure is of around 600 million for 2023, only for this year. And as they expand their business, their expenses, their expenditures will increase even more. They may go to 1 billion. So they have a lot of growth ahead. They want to expand, but we also have to look at their losses. According to analysts, their expectations, this company may become profitable. And if you can trust the analysts, then the stock price is cheap at the current level. If you take their estimates, their earnings, and try to calculate the fair value of this business, you can see that the upside can be quite huge. The fair value per share may be around $3.40, or if you want the market cap, over 700 million. So the current level, the stock price seems cheap. You can easily double your money and still have a return of around 10% a year. That's not bad. Now you also have to look at the risk. As you can see, based on the analyst estimates, their earnings, the fair value may be around 250 million. And now the market cap is around 300 million. So the risk, based on the analyst estimates, is not that bad. You might make some money with FISKER. But can you trust the analyst estimates? Because they are changing their numbers every week or every month. That's why you have to make your own estimates to be more conservative. As this business requires a lot of capital, they may not become profitable. And if that happens, then your return won't be that great. This company may go bankrupt. So the risk of investing in FISKER is quite high. You can lose all your money. However, they can also succeed. As you can see, the outlook is quite great. And they also have tailwinds from this EV industry. So if you are planning to invest in this company, be aware of the risk. Forget about the analyst estimates. Be more conservative. And you also have to be aware of possible future dilution. Because as you can see, the number of shares have increased from 300 million to 343 million. And they may issue more shares in the future as they will need more money to fund their expansion. Besides this, there is also competition. They compete with other players, huge players from the US and China. So your risk may be that you can lose all your money, or the reward, you can more than double your money. So if you want to take that risk, then FISKER may be a good investment for you. However, when the risk is to lose all your money, I don't recommend investing in that business. It's better to avoid the stock and find other ideas. There are a lot of companies out there. That's why you have to focus on the right investments, on the right business that can become profitable, they can increase the revenue and reduce their losses. So far, the analysts expect great numbers, a lot of growth ahead. But don't forget that this business may not become profitable. And if that happens, your risk will be quite high. You can lose all your money. So that's it for this video. And if you have other questions, please let me know in the comments.